Next, please. Come on forward quickly, please.
I appreciate the opportunity to be here to address the board and the community people. The community people, we appreciate Mr. Vagum, because personally, as far as me and the community are concerned, he has a backbone. He has a conscience. He is for the people. The people on the board are here to serve the people. I'm very disappointed. I'm ashamed. I'm very hurt. People that are passive, this is reality. People that are passive are taking control. They are run over. Their lives are manipulated by other people in control. The community people, we have control, but we are not organized. What we need to do is be organized, have a voice for the community, because the people on the board, you're here to serve us. How can you insult our intelligence by voting against us? We don't appreciate it. I have some notes that I took down. Mr. Nader was here in California, and he was making some lectures. Guess what he said? He said big businesses and their servants are on a collision course with democracy. Do you know what that means? Big business interest is being set ahead of the people interest, and that is not right. We have a constitution. The people have the right to elect people that's going to be in their favor. When that gentleman had said about a community hospital in St. Agnes, okay, there's an HMO taking over another HMO. It was in the Fresno B. Communities stand to lose $2 million on that alone, and that's reality. Okay. Big businesses want to control us politically and economically in a very detrimental manner. That is an insult to our intelligence. We are voting people. We go to the polls, we decide, we vote for somebody that we feel in our heart is going to vote in our favor, somebody that's going to stand up for us. We don't need to vote for somebody that's going to turn around and do the complete opposite. You're going to turn around and you're going to cost us our jobs? Here we get up early in the morning. For the past 15 years almost, I've been getting up every morning, taking care of my family, coming to work. These people here are decent people. These people have morals and values. What you want to do is you want to place an economic situation on us. You want to force us to poverty to where we'll give up our morals and values. You want to place an economic situation on us to where we'll say, well, it's all right to steal. Parents are their children's example. Parents, it's very important for parents to be working. Read to your kids. Be a positive influence to your kids. Positive reinforcement, reality orientation. Teach your kids what life is about. Teach kids about getting involved in the political process, because unless you are aware, people will run over you. Big businesses, Operation Rezone already told us that people in your position are potentially corrupt. So don't insult our intelligence, kicking back in your fancy offices, in your chairs. You don't live from payday to payday. It was one Sunday paper showed Mr. Perry, family oriented, with his family, he's so... We live from payday to payday. Before payday rolls around, we don't have no money. It's easy for him to have a wonderful lifestyle. All the money he makes, it's no problem. There's no stress. I bet you there's no financial stress in his family. What you want to bet that? The board is supposed to be here to serve the people. Okay, community hospital, I believe, is in business for profit making. I believe they want to merge with VMC, bleed the county for all the funds that they possibly can, and then sell us off to somebody else and get rid of the obligation. I feel that community hospital, the head people, do not have no humanistic consideration for people. You have to have humanistic consideration. That is what life is all about. I believe that the health care will be affected. There's a trend going on right now. In a few years, it's going to be to where the only people who's going to have health care are the lucky or the privileged. Shouldn't be that way. The community people, we have a vote. We have power if we use that power. If we sit back passively and say, well, we'll let them decide. No. We want to choose somebody that's going to be in our favor. And you know what? The people that vote against us, Listen to this. Mr. Vega, he'll be reelected, but you know what? Anybody else that votes to cut our throats, believe me, we're going to cut yours, because you know what? All the people that's going to lose their jobs and the early retirement, don't insult my intelligence by telling me early retirement. I bet you all of you want to work as long as you can, so every month you can get as much as you can. You know, inflation, groceries, how can you insult these people? What about the people that are widows or widowers? Only one person. Do you know what the trend is going to happen now? People work 20, 30 years to buy a home. All the things that they desire in life. They hard-working people. What you want to do is tell them, okay, here's a few dollars, early retirement. Okay, get on. These people is going to have to go stay with their relatives. They won't be able to stay in their home that they cherished through all these years and have memories. Please don't insult our intelligence. The families, it's going to be so much stress put on the families. It's already bad enough. And I'm a hard worker. I even have to work 2 jobs sometimes to provide for my family. What about the people that works at VMC? There are some people at VMC, husband and wife. How do you think they feel right now? Do you think they kick it back and say, oh, we're not worried about nothing? What are they telling their kids at home? They have vehicles. They have a house, no? How can their life, their destiny be up to a few chosen people? It's not supposed to work that way. They are taxpayers. These people get up, take care of their family, go through hardships in life, but they know they have to because they have to be an example to their family. The teacher, the principal say, don't take drugs, don't drink and drive. Children, 9 times out of 10, is going to do what they see their parents do. They need to see their parents being productive, hardworking, pass on those morals and values to their kids. This is what's important. You're taking productive people and sending us down here to poverty. We don't deserve that. And I'm not finished yet either. I'm sorry. You know as I know, crime will be increased. Crime is already bad out there. Right now, all the workers at VMC, we go to the credit union on payday. We get out our funds to pay our bills. We go shopping. This merger not only affects the employees at VMC, it affects the economy, Fresno economy. People that's used to having checks, going out there shopping, those businesses will be affected. Don't insult my intelligence by telling me that it won't, because to me it's common sense. And you know what? I'm just a dietary aide, and it seems to me like I have more knowledge than what's being exhibited up here. And you know what? I don't appreciate it. Okay, there is no justice for the people, just abuse, neglect. There's no humanistic consideration for people. That's what's lacking in this world. That's why the morals and values are being decayed. You know what? If it was up to me, all these people that's finna lose their vehicles, all these people that's finna lose their homes, all these people with their livelihoods and everything else is finna get shafted, what they need to do, everyone that votes for this merger, they need to be at your precinct. It's a lot of people, so believe me, it's going to be a lot of people. I want the people to be at the precincts of you that vote for the merger. Because, see, if you vote for the merger, you're not for the people. And if you're not for the people, you do not deserve to be sitting up there dictating us. That's the bottom line. Tell me if I'm wrong. I know the economic situation is bad. Why are you willing to make it worse? Just tell me that. Oh, for the sake of revenues for community hospital. You want crime to just skyrocket. You want the morals and values, everything gone because they need somebody to bail them out? I don't have a degree and I know better than that. Please don't insult my intelligence. You want to shaft us for your political and economic gain. It don't add up. It don't add up. The community people, we are aware of a lot of the things that goes on, but we have this tendency to be passive. You're passive, you'll be ran over. What's going to happen to you? This is how certain management and certain politicians see the average person. They see you down there like a dog laying on the ground, and they'll kick you, and when you cry, they say, don't cry because this is for your better good. That don't make sense. It's not best for a dog to be kicked. A steamroller going down the road, people in the way, runs them over. Oh, I'm sorry, but I had to run you over because my main objective is to have things flat. Personal objective. It don't work that way. I'm almost finished. There's a saying that the rich get rich and the poor get poor. I bet you people that's sitting up there, I bet you're not in the poorhouse. I bet you're not worried about your job. Are you worried about your jobs? We're worried about our jobs. We're human beings. We're constructive people of the community. We should not be shafted. Seems to me like you're getting bored, but you know what? These people want to hear what I got to say.
Well, let me just respond to that. You've been very repetitious on what you're talking about, and I've let you go on, so I don't need any advice from you.
I'm just about finished, sir.
All right.
Just about finished. Someone has to be accountable for this. No one willing to be accountable? Okay, I'm sorry I have to step on some toes. If I have to, okay, at work, I have to do my job. If I don't do my job, I get fired. Why is it the people at the top, instead of solving the problem, call the governor to intercede? Don't let a major hospital like this go under and cost all these people their jobs. If we have to do our job, how come the people at the top making the big money don't have to do theirs? I'll just get me a job somewhere else. I got clout, I got friends. So when the fire keeps getting up, everybody notice this. You see him leave. You see him leave. You see him leave. Instead of resolving the situation, this is what the American people want. We want the situation to be resolved in our favor. That's our objective. Don't resolve it in a community hospital favor. We have people that are over people with no conscience. Do you know how dangerous that is? To sit up there in your chairs and dictate to us without no conscience. That means that there's a chance that how you feel and how you perceive us and your decisions about us can be completely detrimental to us. And the community people do not deserve that. That's why I'm saying to all you people that lose your job, unite the people in your neighborhood. Tell them what's happening to you. Make sure when it's time to vote, you go to that precinct, because you won't have no job, so you won't have no excuse for not being there. You let the voters know this person cost us our job. Our kids are wondering how we're going to eat. My son has asthma, severe asthma. And I was cutting the grass one day, and I was cutting the dry part, and the dust and stuff was kicking. So I got a rag and wrapped it around my mouth, and oh man, I couldn't even breathe. How do you think my son will feel if Dad, wake up in the night, Dad, I can't breathe, Dad, I think I'm about to die. Well, son, Jonathan, I don't have no health benefits. What are we going to do? I don't want my son to die. No one else wants their son to die. We don't want no red tape and stuff like this when we go to take our son to seek emergency help. Let's see this. He's about to die. The situation should not have to resort to going through all this bull just for my son. I'm very ashamed, like I said, and I'm very disappointed. The American people, they better speak up, because if they don't speak up, all of them is going to be in the poorhouse. We don't want to be in poverty. We're halfway there already. We teach our kids, go to work, be a productive citizen in life, go to school. They already have to deal with peer pressure. We need the board to speak in our favor. Please, we're begging you, the community is begging you, please vote in our favor. Do not vote for the merger because our lives is depending on it. And there are some forces that did not want me to speak today, but as they could hear me now, I made it. Thank you very much, and I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Next, please.